There are moments of anger that don't erupt outward, but coil inside like smoldering lava. There are pains no one can see, yet they burn your heart little by little. People are not heavy because of life, but heavy because of what they silently hold on to. If you are hearing these words, it means deep inside, you are beginning to realize anger does not come from the outside. It is something you nurture within yourself, and only you can free yourself. In meditation, there is a simple truth. When the mind carries nothing, the whole world feels light. When the mind holds too much, even a speck of dust can cause suffering. Today, I invite you to stay until the end of this story, not to hear a lesson, but to meet yourself again. A gentler, calmer, freer version of you. Just a few minutes, but it may be the moment that shifts your mind, allowing you to see that anger is not to be controlled, but to be understood, released, and returned to peace. If you are ready to embark on this journey, let the story begin. Aiko was the kind of person everyone admired. Kind, responsible, hardworking. Someone who always smiled, always helped, always tried her best. But that smile was often just a mask. Every night, she replayed mistakes from years ago. Every morning she woke up with things she wished she could forget. She carried guilt that wasn't hers, expectations she never asked for, and pains she had never healed. When someone hurt her, she held it inside. When life disappointed her, she swallowed the bitterness. When memories resurfaced, she held them even tighter. Over time, she no longer noticed how heavy she had become. Her heart was like a box full of stones. She told herself, "It's okay. I can handle it. I just need to be stronger. It's just life." But the truth was simple. That weight was slowly destroying her. One evening, after a day of forcing smiles, Aiko sat alone in her room. The silence was louder than the thoughts in her head. Tears fell, not for one specific thing, but for everything she had held onto for years. She whispered, "Why does everything feel so heavy when nothing is even happening?" She knew she had to change, but she didn't know where to start. Aiko's grandmother saw her pain and said, "There is a Zen master on the mountain. Those who find clarity usually find him." With nothing to lose, Aiko decided to go. The next morning, she brought very little and started walking. The air became cooler. The trees grew taller. The world became quieter. And for the first time in a long time, she heard what she had always ignored, the voice within her own heart. Finally, she arrived at a small wooden hut. A gentle voice called, "Come in. I've been waiting for you." The Zen master sat by a teapot, still as a rock, yet warm as sunlight. Aiko bowed. "Master, I don't know what's wrong with me. Life feels heavier and heavier. I don't know how to let go." The master smiled. "Today you will learn." He took a large wooden box from the shelf. "Take this box and carry it up the mountain path." Aiko lifted the box and almost dropped it. It was unbearably heavy. "Why is it so heavy?" she asked. The master simply smiled. "Inside is everything you are carrying." Aiko began to walk. The box pulled her hands down. Her shoulders shook. Her breathing grew labored. After a while, she gasped, "Master, I can't bear it anymore." But he said, "Keep going." Aiko took a few more steps and collapsed. The box fell to the ground. "I can't. It hurts too much." The master nodded. "That is what happens when you carry more than you should." froze. Inside, it was empty. Empty, she whispered, but it felt so heavy. The master looked deeper into her eyes. The heaviness is not in the box. It is within you. She held her breath. You filled the box with regret, fear, anger, expectations. Not in reality, but in your mind. He continued. You believed you had to hold on to everything, and your body obeyed that belief. Aiko began to cry. But Master, how do I let go? I've held on to these things for so long. The master picked up a maple leaf. Hold this leaf tightly. Aiko squeezed it. How does it feel? He asked. Tight, painful. And if you keep holding it, my hand will hurt more. Now open your hand. She opened her hand. The leaf gently fell to the ground. He said that is the nature of letting go. Pain comes from holding on. Freedom comes from release. Life gives you many leaves, but you're the one who decides whether to keep them or let them fall. On the way back, he said, Aiko, letting go is not forgetting. Letting go is not pretending it never happened. Letting go is not weakness. Letting go is not hurting yourself again. Even if it happened once, you've lived it hundreds of times. He continued. Letting go means understanding that some things are meant to be experienced, not carried. Letting go means opening your hands to receive what is new. Letting go means trusting that life still has room to bloom. Aiko asked, trembling, but if I've held on to it too long, will I still be myself if I let go? The Zen master smiled. You will find yourself again. Aiko returns. Nothing around her had changed. Old responsibilities, old people, old memories. But the way she carried life had changed. She walked lighter. She breathed deeper. She held nothing unnecessary. When negative thoughts returned, she said, This is just a leaf. I don't need to keep it. When old pain resurfaced, she whispered, This burden is no longer mine. And slowly, the heaviness disappeared. Years later, when asked, How did you free your heart? She smiled and replied with the master's words, I let the leaves fall. She became the woman with the lightest heart, not because life did not hurt, but because she no longer carried what hurt her. A personal awakening. Right to free yourself. If you've read this far, it means there is something in your heart that wants to be released. Not tomorrow, not when you're ready, but right now. There are angers you've swallowed. There are wounds you've silently held for years. There are things you've never told anyone, but they erode you every day. Don't hold on to them anymore. Your life was not born to live in old wounds. Your heart was not born to store pain. You deserve more. You were born to be light, free, and peaceful. But change only begins when you truly speak what you choose. So right now, this is your transformative moment. Write in the comments, I choose peace. Simple. But when you write it, you are ending old deadlocks, stepping out of emotions controlling you, opening the door for your mind to breathe, and declaring to life that you are back. This is not just a phrase. This is an energetic action, a commitment, a declaration of your soul. And when you write it, you will feel a weight seemingly fall away, a space inside your heart brighten. A quiet yet real "it's time" resonates. Don't hesitate. Don't wait for a perfect day. Don't let anger or old pain control you another second. Write it. Write to free yourself. Write to begin a new chapter. I choose peace. And see what changes in you from that very moment.